Must have dozed off there for a second. Alright, check this out. My buddy X down in Laramie, Wyoming sent me these plastics off of his limited edition Harley Davidson. Someone tried to steal it from him. He caught them before they got her strapped to the trailer, and when they ran off the trailer, she flew, and this is where she landed. So, I'm going to show you some of the techniques I picked up over my career working on cars. Now this works on skid plates, bumpers, interior panels or other plastic inside of the car that you've broken, and of course, motorbike parts. So let's fix some road rash. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this panel out in the same direction that it kind of impacted and get this plastic to sit where it's supposed to. I can't do anything as long as that's sticking up in the wrong spot. Alright, there we go. Now everything's flush. So, plastic welding is a lot like TIG welding. You're going to be running both hands. You have your rod in one hand and your heat in the other. And just like any sheet metal work, we're going to start tacking this thing every ½ inch and keep them flat and flush. Pretty much everything I'm going to use right here. Got a soldering iron, Dremel, sander, and some Dorman zip ties. This is going to be my filler rod. It's nylon. I have no identifier on this plastic, but I melted nylon to it. I know it'll stick. I've used zip ties on all kinds of stuff. It works really good. Nothing too fancy, huh? But I can tell you right now, I skipped a step. Let's go back and correct that and add 2 more things to your list. Brake cleaner and engine parts degreaser. Alright. Next step, safety glasses on. I'm going to cut. We're going to treat this like I'm welding plate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grind in here to my crack and pull it out at a 45-degree or so angle out this way. Now the farther out this way you go and the deeper you go, the less brittle your weld's going to be. So you want to get in there. Don't be shy. You'll be okay. And what we're going to do is maybe an inch at a time, maybe two hash marks. And I use my fingers on the back to feel how hot it is and know how thin it is. If my fingers are burning, it's thin. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to bond both of these together. Still working with no filler rod. And again, I'm going to work my hand on the back side, make sure I don't burn through, and that I also have my 2 sheets, this side and this side, sitting nice and flat like this. I don't want one of them like this. This will make a wonky weld. Anybody knows it's welded sheet metal. It's just like welding sheet metal again now. And I'm actually going to just scratch and make lines probably about a ½ inch wide. Alright, now that I got a bunch of rows built up, kind of stacked up of my parent plastic, you see that there? Now I'm going to lay my filler this direction across it. Now I'm just going to lay it on down flat and try to make it look pretty. And that is what we're going to look like on the inside when we're finished.